Hello. Good day, beautiful, fine people. What's going on with you? This is Tamika. I hope you all are doing so very well today. It's a little rainy, it's a little chilly, but still a reason to smile, right? I don't particularly like the rain. Well, no, that's a lie. I don't like being in clothes and being wet in the rain. I don't like that the rain floods up stuff, the damage it could cause. But I do enjoy some rain. But I don't like the dreary. Well, no, I do like the dreariness. It just depends. I guess maybe today it would have been nice to have a sunnier day. Maybe someone's mood is kind of melancholy. This cloud formations. There are clouds out right now. Clouded thoughts, indecisions, confusion. Someone could be confused about something to do with school, to get down to something to do with research, having a problem finding information, or having a problem with the information you found. We have 43 and 3. So it's something about the 4 that is significant. 4 is the 4. It could be the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Swords. Typically the 4 is a stable energy. But with the clouded formations, there's something about it that doesn't feel secure. This person is standing on books, standing on information, or standing on, like that's the 10 toes down, standing on what you said. This is someone standing on what they said, standing on what they wrote. This could definitely have to do with school. Someone could be very frustrated with regard to school. At the bottom, we have caught in her web. Manipulation, drama, and intrigue. The number 57 could be significant. 57 breaks down to 12, which breaks down to 3, which goes here with this energy here. And this court in her web, she's in black. Clouded formations, we have black. They're both 3 cards. 3, the number 3, 3, 3. So somebody is manipulated by someone's. Okay, someone found out some information about somebody. The person in black. Black widow. A trickster, a joker. Someone who maybe has some type of like dark humor, could be significant. They could talk or joke about taking the heads off of something, because I see the skull here in the background, and this looks like a chessboard or checkers, I guess, depending upon your level of what is the word, experience. So maybe someone got themselves involved in a situation that they weren't ready for, they weren't prepared for. It's like going in and taking an exam that is 50% of your grade, and the information from this exam is all the things that were taught in class, not in the book, but in class. So you didn't get notes from, someone that you sit with or you're friends with. Maybe you're a little antisocial with the black. You may just sit to yourself. Or maybe you get notes from a person that isn't as detail-oriented, or who doesn't listen as closely as maybe they could. And for whatever reason, you are not prepared for this exam that is 50% of your grade. And now this is like drama and intrigue, because you need to maintain a 3.0 average because of some scholarship or some shit. I don't know. But now it's like, what the fuck am I going to do? Then we have the number 7, which is, again, so dope. 43 breaks down to 7. So we have 7, 7, 3, 3. So 33, 77, 3773 could be significant. But this says flight plan, a trip, a disappearance, lack of closure. Someone could be also learning why someone left them. You ever see like those movies where something happens and shit, I don't know, like somebody was on their way to tell somebody something, a mother, a father, they had information about something that they wanted to give somebody, whatever it was, there was no closure. That person kind of just disappeared. No one knew where that person was or what happened to them. Maybe because of circumstances, because you know how things play out in ways that we make our own scenarios in our head. Like this person didn't show up. So say you're thinking to yourself, this person never shows up. Like there's always something that this person is doing, or they're always distracted by something. Like they're not consistent, they're not reliable. So you kind of just chuck it up to, all right, that's just them, when something actually happened to this person and they're no longer here. But they're gone. Like you don't know, they're just missing, they disappeared. And then you get, it's something about something from the past being resolved is significant. I've been getting that energy a lot in the last couple of readings. But that's what this feels like. There was this disappearance, and now there's research or information, higher understanding of this flight plan, of this closure, this lack of closure. And maybe how someone manipulated some type of information. This could also be someone who did something in school in terms of plagiarism, I can't say it, or cheating. And this, a trip could be getting kicked out of school, a disappearance or lack of closure could be someone realizing that they're caught and they're just trying to ghost out of a situation without making a lot of waves. Like with this butterfly. Oh, there are butterflies here. With the feather is what I was trying to say. With the feather, it's like something light, trying to make it light and airy. Savoring the greater good, focused on spirit. That almost gives, like when someone is trying to gaslight you, where something was so important before, but it didn't work out, and it's because of this person it didn't work out. So now they're trying to minimize it. Oh, it was nothing anyway. That was, like this person wanted to get a job or something. Like this job that was real prestigious at their company. And they just knew that they were the next in line. You know, they just knew that, you know, that shit didn't stink and they did all the work they were supposed to do. And they did not. Or maybe they did and there was some type of nepotism. But it all deals with the way this person handles it. This person doesn't say, oh, that was like fucked up. I can't believe that this guy won out over me, or this girl won out over me, or this woman won out over me. This person will make it seem like it wasn't important to them to begin with. Like, I mean, it would have been good to have because, but you know, I'm not sweating it, but it really does bother them. So something about that is significant. But yeah, so let's get some more cards. 7/7. July could be significant. March could be significant. 31. Another 3. Don't forget your umbrella. Foresight, preparedness, contingency plan. Plan B. Something didn't work out, so now someone is trying to figure out what plan B is. I was watching last night before I went to bed a recap on YouTube of Double Jeopardy, and the wife, she was in this bar, and I believe it was New Orleans if I'm not mistaken, and the bartender said to her, it was an older guy, he was like, look, they have flyers out with your picture on it, and they're looking for you, and I think the police are coming now, So he gave her a coat and a red umbrella. And she used that to divert her way through the crowd away from the police. But she ended up getting seen anyway. But I'm thinking about the umbrella here. Like, this umbrella is upside down, so it's not really serving the purpose that it was meant to serve. Maybe someone isn't prepared. Someone isn't prepared. It also gives the energy of someone who, like, isn't prepared for their passing. So they don't have life insurance, or they don't have their documents put up. Like, everything is chaos surrounding someone's, if they were to pass away. It would be difficult to, prepare the funeral arrangements and do all of that jazz, because shit is just all over the place. It's just clouded. Like, you're trying to think as this person, strategically trying to think, where would this person put this information? Is it under the mattress? Is it in a box under the bed? Is it in the closet, in the cubby? Is it in a secret compartment in the dresser? Maybe there's like a wall safe that you don't know about. Something. It could be in a shoebox. But oh shit. Fungi funeral. Oh shit. Oh shit. And it's number 13. 31 and 13. The mirroring numbers. What the hell is going on? This would break down to 4, 4. We have 3, 3, and 7, 7. Get that on those angel numbers could be significant for someone. At the bottom here, we have 71 with hands that heal. Healing ability, magic touch, hands-on. So someone with the 7 here, this breaks down to 7. Someone is learning or researching about hands that heal. Someone could be looking for a masseuse or somewhere to get some type of therapy that they need with the use of hands, a surgeon as well, someone with good hands, whatever profession someone uses their hands with, or their hands are significant. Maybe someone does something like me and their hands are the only thing that show. But someone has some type of magic touch. Everything they touch turns to gold. So someone is caught in her web. Someone is conflicted by what they're learning. 7 and 7. The extra number with the 5. The 5 talks about conflict. It talks about chaos. It could be like the 5 of Swords is lying. Someone who's very manipulative. 5 of Wands is a fire energy. Arguments. Could be physical fighting. 5 of Cups is disappointment. Regret. 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out, not feeling enough, not being enough. So someone is caught in your web. The web behind this person is a crystalline type energy, like it has dew on it. Or not dew, but it has these little orbs on it. Or you are the higher learning. It's like putting you on a pedestal, so to say. And not so much a pedestal, not trying to big you up in that way, but someone understands. Like, you look at this fairy, and you're like, oh, she's cute. I mean, it don't look like she got a little nothing going on with her. She alright. But someone doesn't understand the energy that comes with this person. The energy is lightly following behind this individual, this energy. And this is what this person, the web that they got caught in. They got caught in this person's light. They're conflicted with the 5 there because of what they're understanding about who you are. Your hands that heal. The flight plan, though, a trip, a disappearance, lack of closure. Now, if I'm going to take it a little further, and it gives me the energy of the Cinderella energy that we had yesterday, and there's two little rats here, two little rats with the pumpkin. So someone, maybe this person tried to manipulate someone out of something that they wanted, something they were made for, something they were fit for. Cinderella was the only woman who fit in the shoe. It was her shoe. It was made for her foot. Someone's godmother could also be significant. The name Nikki could be significant. A Sagittarius could be significant. Stepsisters, or 3 individuals. Maybe it's not a stepmother and 2 stepdaughters, but it's 3 individuals, 3 feminine energies that are now understanding something different. They weren't prepared for this contingency plan. The 3 to the 4. What do we do now? And this is the fungi funeral. Moderation, sobriety, healthy choices. Now someone needs to backtrack. They need to figure out a way to change the circumstances with regard to something. Funeral, a death to this idea that someone is going to be able to manipulate someone. With withdrawal symptoms, yearning, craving, pain over loss. Someone is really understanding that something is not going to go the way that they wanted it to. We have the 4 and we have the 9. 4 and 9 breaks down to 13. Is it 13? It is. 13, that breaks down to 4. Someone could be in, what is that? Like a rehab when it comes to drinking or some type of whatever it is that is unhealthy for them. Someone who could have who is not smoking, they're not drinking, they're not taking drugs, they're not engaging in sexual relations with other people, they're not shopping out of control, they're trying to budget their money. This is with the healthy choices. This is someone who's craving something now. Craving, they need like a fix. This is someone who could be feeling down about something. And because they feel down, the first thing they want to do is whatever that addiction is. So when I used to feel bad, I would shop. I would buy stuff. It didn't make me feel good though, because in the moment it was like, oh yeah, I'm this and I'm gonna do that and and then when I got it home, I was still not happy. I was unhappy. So something about that is significant. But the 444, something about someone's stability is significant, because we have the 444 and then we have the 9 that's left over. The 9 talks about the wrapping up of a cycle, the ending. This is something that is not going to go on any longer. So this funeral could be with the dying off of something. Because of someone's healing hands, or because what they've learned about someone. And look, 30 with 3. Listen, what they've learned about someone with the 43 here, the 3. They're learning about this individual. And I was like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? With the 3 here. Caught in her web. If someone is caught in a light, it's like a moth to a flame. Somebody might be getting burnt because of what they did, or what, I don't know. It had to be something that had to be done with, like, why would we need a contingency plan and we feel so clouded if we weren't up to something? And you know what I just learned about dolphins? Oh, somebody could be clairaudient. Dolphins, we're not supposed to talk to them. It's illegal to talk to dolphins. If I'm mistaken, please let me know. But this is what I just heard. Sound healing. Healing tones, self-expression, music. Maybe talking to dolphins heals something within us. Let me stop talking. Okay, let's get some of these, because we're already 20 minutes in. All right. Tell me about clouded judgment, which is our middle energy. Clouded judgment. The name Bobby could be significant. Oh shit. It's Bobby Valentino and Lil Wayne. And on my breakdown of names, did I put Bobby? Yeah. Bob or Bobby or Robert. I'm going to read those last if I remember. I always say that and then I never remember. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. So this clouded judgment, the clouded thoughts and indecisions, confusion, has to do with someone in the LGBTQIA community. Maybe someone is confused about people learning that they are a part of that community. I don't know if this, I guess, depending upon your family and how they look at, I guess lifestyle is what it would be, because that is your life. If it's like a female, are they afraid that their family is too conservative, too traditional? Because in society, a woman and a woman being together is largely more acceptable than a man being with a man, or any other variation, to be honest. So this could be that this is about a female, but for this, it just makes me think it's a guy. Again, kids nowadays are very liberal, is it? With the way they live. It's very much, this is what I like. I don't have to get your permission. But I guess with still the dying out generations, the older generations are still have their input in there. But this person is also, confused about some legal matters. This disputes, negotiations, litigations, civil cases, or spiritual. So this could be someone fighting with how they grew up in the church, how people of LGBTQIA community are seen with regard to the Bible, and how they feel in terms of, but this is how I feel, like it doesn't feel wrong, but it says that it's wrong. So that could be significant. This person could also just be having some type of legal issues. And this is what's clouding this person's thoughts. We said Sagittarius is significant. So Jupiter is Sagittarius and Pisces energy. Something about the ninth house. Look, and the number 3. This card here is number 3. So someone is confused or having clouded thoughts with regard to their luck. Ninth house also deals with information, higher learning. This person's judgment is clouded because of what they're learning about your good luck in your expansion, and not having a contingency plan. Meaning, if this was someone who was in your life before the 3 here, this person is no longer in your life, and this person with the 1 doesn't know how to restart something, doesn't know how to grow something with you. All of these did come out in reverse. So someone doesn't know how to grow something. Someone is hiding this in the closet, so to say. And legal matters, it's like something that someone is trying to hide, but it's here. So it can be seen, or it will be seen. With the flight plan, this is the pumpkin turning, the carriage turning into a pumpkin at midnight. And this is the sun coming up. The sun is now showing. Well, the carriage is actually still there. The horses turned into pumpkins. This is interesting. Though the horses turn into mice, but the carriage is still there. You got saved. You got saved from something. It was like they didn't, it's almost like somebody like tried to, let's say for an analogy, someone came and like they punctured the tires on your car and made it so that you would not be able to get out of a situation unscathed. Like maybe puncturing your car, you were supposed to also get hurt too. I don't know, maybe it was a whole setup. I don't know. But they didn't account for the fact that, yeah, your tires got punctured, but you were about to go out with your other friend, so they were going to meet up at your job with you or wherever you were. You were just going to jump in their car and go. So you get to your car and you see this shit. You like, oh shit. And your friend is pulling up 10 seconds later like, girl, what's going on? You ready? And she like, bitch, look, my tires. And the people around like, oh shit, we didn't know this bitch had another ride. we didn't plan for that. And we didn't plan for this other ride to come through. So I don't know. Something is significant about that. And this person is upset about how they're seen, how the world sees you, your appearance. So they're mad at how the world sees you. This is in blue. This is in blue. And they're mad about how they're seen in the world. Tell me about flight plan. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turning pain into power. This is like alchemizing that energy. And you alchemize the energy simply by making plans and following your intuition. Maybe you were like, yo, I want to go out tonight. Let me see if, you know what, maybe not, because I know she got class. And you know what, fuck it, I'm going to call her and see what's good. And you call her and she like, bitch, my class got canceled. Higher learning. My class got canceled. And you like, yo, perfect fucking timing. And you set the whole shit up and turned this pain into power. Again, blue energy. Even this color here is like a purplish blue, like a periwinkle, almost like the color of her dress. Don't feel that. Those are divine energies. That's your connection to the divine. The steps that you take are divinely guided. You wear this shit on you. Oh, this is so dope. So the other card that fell out was exercise and fitness, working out, walking, yoga, running, healthy choices. Yoga, the walk, that's like you're working your mind muscles, your brain muscles, your spiritual muscles. Exercise and fitness is in blue. Your spiritual muscles, you wear that shit. It shows on you. Then we have home and foundation. Someone tried to take away a home from you, tried to take away your foundation. Your home could be you, your body, your person. Your foundation could deal with your job. Some of these legal matters could deal with your home or your job. Disappearance. Someone wanted you out of the picture with disappearance. However that resonates. But they didn't know who your fairy godmother was. They didn't know who she was. Tell me about higher learning. Higher learning. We're listening to Coming to Break You Off. Oh, there was a red, well, I don't know if it was a red rum, but there was definitely shots fired. The roots, something about the roots, someone's family roots are significant. Someone could always wear glasses or sunglasses. Someone could have came home and saw their person with someone else. So where were we going with this? Higher learning. Religious matters, traditions, beliefs, institution, leaders. You're a leader. Religious matters. There's something very spiritual about you. When I think of you religiously. Very spiritual, very religious. With the higher learning, you have a higher power. 43 breaks down to 7. That's God's number, right? Sunday could be significant. Because someone is understanding who you are spiritually. With War of the Roses, spiritual, worldly battle. Clashes, war, and love. This song came to me earlier. This is War and Love. The husband and I were talking about fear and love yesterday. I'm sorry. I was going to say something else, but I'm not. But we were having a conversation about fear, love over fear. And here we have war and love. Like someone may be content on trying to, or committed to trying to wage some type of war with you, but they keep getting this understanding. It's like the layers of you keep getting pulled back. And someone is starting to realize that with this energy here, this Jupiter, you just keep rising to the top. Give them all you got, give them all you got. You keep rising to the top. And they can't stop. They can't stop you. I guess one or two more for higher learning. This war, the War of the Roses, this is a movie also about a battle over a home. So something about a home could be significant. Well, we have War of the Roses in this vicious battle in blue. And we have disputes, negotiations, litigation, civil cases in blue as well, with spiritual matters. So as above, so below. So someone didn't have a contingency plan with regard to spiritual matters or worldly matters. That is a lot. Que tú no quieres. The Empress. Creation, nurture, abundance. People are learning who you are. They can't deny it. Karmic lessons. And they're learning karmic lessons through these legal matters, dealing with this home and this foundation. Karmic lessons dealing with these spiritual matters. They fucked around in the 3D and they fucked around in the spiritual realm. Self-care. Out here loving on yourself. And these were both in reverse. So this would be someone who's not providing themselves self-care. And the infidelity and the cheating would be someone not being able to cheat you out of something. Or this person needs self-care because they cheated themselves out of something. Maybe they cheated themselves out of a connection with you. With the religious, with the green and the religious matters and the self-care and the green, this is someone who may need to maybe finding themselves in a position where they're rethinking their perspective on things in terms of religion and spirituality. They may be seeing things differently. Maybe they are learning this through you with the higher learning card. We got the World peeking out with the high. Stop it. They're learning that you are the shit, basically. Intuition, mystery, or inner knowing. You knew shit about these people. The people that are caught in your web. And with the World, you're completing this cycle. Possibly with a higher learning through information. Through you sharing information. Tell me about caught in her web. Look, caught in her web with codependency. People pleasing, enabling, manipulation, obsession, and emotional bullying. Someone is realizing that they can't fuck with you the way they thought they could. Maybe they thought they were able to do so in the past, because this here looks like someone who, this could be someone who looks like they're so innocent and so mild-mannered and maybe a pushover, maybe a people pleaser. We had that come out. And now people are learning that you have so much more than that. There's so many other things about you that they don't truly understand. Confessions. Caught in her web. This is confessing. Someone is maybe confessing to themselves. Yo, I really misjudged this person. Like, I really thought I was going to be able to get out here and do this damn thing. And I can't. With the 5 here, with confessions and conflict, makes me think of Usher. These are my confessions. The name Raymond could be significant, or Ray. Someone could be confessing something about a child cheating. We have 222. Something is significant about Tuesday, your sacral chakra cheating. February could also be significant. The right path, balance, choices, harmony, duality, faith, and trust. So someone could be confessing something having to do with February, having to do with what someone created, sacral chakra. Also about their sexual energy, what they've done with their sexual energy. Get that on feel that. This confession could have happened in February, or something about February is significant to the situation. Someone also realized that maybe they were on the right path in February and decided that maybe they wanted to confess something. She has a cross around her neck with red in the middle. House of Philosophy, learning something about this individual here. Maybe even wanting to confess something with regard to these legal matters. Maybe someone wants to come out of the closet. That could be a part of their confessions. With the 222, it reminds me of the energy of someone who may believe that all this negative energy is coming from outside of them, that people are sending them all this negativity and people are always out to get them, when this person themselves are their own worst enemy. And the darkness that they have in their life is the darkness that they invite into their life. Look, candle magic. Intention is everything. What was someone's intention with the red? Something about the red and the cross. The blood of Jesus, the blood is significant. But House of Philosophy. House of Philosophy speaks about different traditions, different cultures. It could be, it's a vast knowledge. My husband, he's read, oh my God. So I know the Quran. Oh my God, there are like 3 different religious texts that he has read. And right now he's reading the Bible. From back to front, he's going to read the Bible. And he's pretty far in. He reads it every day. So I think that people should just really read the Bible. But legal matters, someone wants to confess with House of Philosophy. Maybe, again, House of Philosophy could occult knowledge as well is significant. So someone was using candle magic, possibly. I don't know if that's what you resonate with. If not, someone's intention was to do wrong by you. Why? Let me see why we have legal matters. Justice. Universal law, truth, fairness, accountability. Someone did you dirty. The Empress, purple and purple. With regard to this home, and someone is confessing about it. Religious matters could be that something is convicting someone's spirit. And that's why a Libra could be significant. Libra, very significant. Taurus, also significant. Aquarius and Pisces could be significant. All right, tell me about contingency plan. Pregnancy and creation, self-deception. Believing a false narrative of self, rationalizing opposing evidence. This is someone who just knew that whatever they were going to do was going to work. Whatever they created with this pregnancy and creation was going to work. Whatever they created, this deception, had to do with this home and foundation. These are my confessions. Family matters. So this is something that was created by a family with the Lovers. Maybe your lover's family. Or someone you have a connection with, because the Lovers is just a connection. It could be an agreement, an arrangement, a partnership. This partnership, though, the Lovers, has something to do with this Justice and this Empress energy. So this family has something to do with these confessions, the legal matters, the religious matters, the karmic lessons, the duality. The duality. Self-deception and duality. Means someone puts on a face that is like, oh, I'm so perfect. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I do all this kind stuff. I'm a gentle person. I love and take care of the people around me. I'm just the best. And they're not the best. They're not. And they're an unusual suspect. Someone you wouldn't think. Also, someone that you wouldn't think is a part of the LGBTQIA community. Someone is like you didn't expect at all. It's like, oh shit, it could be a Sagittarius with the blue. Goodbye, love. Teddy could be significant. Aaron could be significant. The name Hall. So oh shit, I just look at that. Self-deception, the lovers, and a pregnancy, a creation. Someone tried to pin a child on someone that wasn't theirs. Tell me about fungi funeral. Fungi funeral. Trust issues. The trust is dying. Taurus. Libra and Taurus are very significant. Hierophant deals with what we value. Taurus energy is second house. Ruled by Venus. Love. Something is dying with love. Or it's fungi. There's a fungus. Someone could be going to like AA or Narcotics Anonymous. This makes me think of going to like a facility with the Hierophant and the Taurus, like your everyday life. Something about someone's sponsor is significant. Trust issues. Someone's sponsor could not trust that this person is not drinking again. Or maybe there's trust issues because this person is going through so much stuff with the umbrella upside down. Someone didn't prepare for the rain. They didn't prepare for the tears. They didn't prepare for the hurt. Because they deceived themselves into thinking that whatever they created was going to connect. It was going to work. And it's not working. And look, your influence is here with the little orbs. So something about you is triggering someone. I'm sending you all the positive energy to stay on the wagon. Yeah. Like, I don't wish that on anybody. So there are trust issues with regard to someone's sobriety. Someone doesn't believe someone can stay off of whatever it is they were on. It's broken connect. Oh my God. Addiction is with broken connection. Yeah, and it's so fucked up because this is a part of someone's karmic lessons. And whatever this is with this fungi funeral, with the sobriety, it has to do with someone's legal issues. Someone could have gotten to like some type of automobile accident. Something to do with a home and an automobile is significant. Someone could be with the confessions and on the right path in AA or NA, and they are like confessing the things that they've done, the manipulation that they were involved in. This is like with the religious matters, changing over a new leaf, trying to get them to feel that. It's like with the number 7. 7 is expanding your spiritual practices, understanding things differently, and implementing them into your life. So that could be significant with Alcoholics Anonymous. And then this breaks down to 12, and this is 13. So get them to feel that it's like this person is still. Someone could have like just left and not let anybody know that they were going into a rehab. Because if they told anybody or if they spoke to anybody, they might have been discouraged from doing so. So maybe that's where trust issues comes in as well. Someone realizes, oh, I didn't even see this. And Aries is significant to this energy here. with the Emperor. Someone taking charge of their, with healthy choices, moderation, taking charge of their health. Get that? And then this fungi, this tree looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Someone is trying to transform and grow without other people around. That could also be where someone didn't have a contingency plan. Maybe someone found themselves in a situation where there was like, they were already doing a lot in terms of the substances or the alcohol or the behaviors that came with the addictions. And maybe they found themselves at a rock bottom place, someplace they never thought they would find themselves, someplace that made them feel some type of shame, maybe a little embarrassment. And this person, like some addicts I've heard say that they had to hit this particular place where it was like the end of the road, like rock bottom. Like, I know that if I've gone to this low of a level, that it could be over if I don't get myself out of this. So I just want to go, and I just want to not inform anyone. I don't want to be stopped. I don't want to have to give in thoughts about, well, maybe you can do this. No, I'm just going to go and I'm just going to do it. So that could be significant as well. This broken connection could be with a masculine energy. This could be a female leaving a masculine, or this is a feminine in her masculine energy. Celebrating small, a storm is brewing, and celebrating. This is someone going through, it makes me think of somebody going through withdrawals, trying to find structure with the Capricorn energy, trying to put discipline into their lives, almost like going through some type of boot camp. So that's for somebody. That doesn't have to all apply to everybody. Okay, so we're going to get some letters. I'm going to get some of these too. And then we'll go. And then we will go. But there's justice coming for somebody with regard to legal matters. Get in a situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Grasshoppers could be significant. A difficult, in this person's sobriety is something that, a situation that requires careful handling. We have a fair man is significant with this home and foundation. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. With the fungi funeral, something about June is significant. June 13th. Does June have a 31st? 30 days September, has September, April, June. No, it does not. What else do we have? Goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So June is significant for some increase. Holla. A period of ill health and depression. I think get them to feel that this has to, it makes me think about get them to rehab and someone going through a detox. And with this fly energy, it makes me feel of someone at the bottom barrel. Like flies fly around shit and dead things. So something is dying off. The letter G could also be significant. Grasshopper and goldfish. Oh, two, not animals, but part of nature. Nature is significant. GG. Isn't that Gucci? Something about Gucci is significant. Oh, wow. Take care. Enemies are working against you. See? This manipulative energy. But they can't win. They're not going to win. Bull. Do not back down your opposition. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Bat. Take care. Enemies are against you. Don't back down. You got this. You got this. And what's coming for you is the spiritual growth. This financial, material growth. And B is significant. Bat, bull, grasshopper, goldfish. BB, GG. Bull. Bull is... A Taurus is significant. Is Taurus June? No. Taurus is April and May, right? No. No, wait. Taurus is April. Yeah, April and May. Hand, in need of help, assistance, or guidance. I think you're going to be with, look, the hand and then the hands here. Maybe you will be providing guidance or assistance. Hands that heal. Someone needs your hands that heal. Someone's holding out this hand because they need your hands. They need your assistance. I would be wary of that. Just be discerning. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. Just be discerning. All right. That's going to be it. At the bottom, we have table. Hard work ahead. Hard work with hands. And T with Taurus. HT could be significant. TH. The Most High. The Most High. A Taurus is definitely significant. Bouquet next to the Emperor. Compliments from an admirer. So whoever this person is who's going to rehab, who's taking charge of their life, kudos. And people will recognize that. And maybe people will be like, oh shit, we didn't know you went away and got clean and you're looking so good. Like, people are really proud of you. They may have been worried, and you could have maybe, once you got there and got yourself in a little bit more of a better state, then you reached out and said, hey, I'm good, I'm here. You know, could be the case. Apple, temptation will test you. But when we talked about temptation testing this person is determined to be all that they can be. Make the best choices for themselves. A broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Enemies will not work against you. The letter B. B, B, and B. That's bullshit. This Taurus is not. And Taurus is a very stubborn energy. So this is somebody who's been like continually like trying to just fuck with you. But it's not going to work. Period of frustrations. Lessons to be learned. Karmic lessons. So, and look, they're trying to fit some shit through that's not, they can't make it work. And I think people are upset about this. All right, we'll get a few of these. Crown chakra. This is someone's connection to the divine, associated with oneness and spiritual connection, elevating consciousness and promoting unity. Someone taking charge. This could also be someone breaking connections off with people who they know are not going to be healthy for them going forward, because they're going to be involved in the same type of stuff that this person just left. If they are trying to move about themselves. The letter J is significant. Look, G. G is significant. JG. Oh, that was JT. I was looking at the 5 heartbeats. Not looking. Well, I was looking them up because the song came to me. A heart is a house for love. And I've learned. Oh, look. June out here again. June is very significant. Maybe a Saturday is significant in June. February and June are very significant. Get that not A. The letter K is significant. JK. Just kidding. Joking. I don't know. The letter C is significant. The number 7? Yes, look at that. June 7th, February 7th could be significant. The letter K is very significant. A King of Pentacles and a King of Cups could be significant. Stop it. 222. The right one, the right path, and the right time. Trust in what you want and don't think about what you don't want. Somebody is on the right path. T is significant. I said JT. JT from the 5 heartbeats. Duck, JT, Dresser, Choir Boy, Big Red. Look, 2 hours and 2 minutes. That's how long the movie was. 2-2, 2-2-2, 2-2-2. February 6th is here. That didn't come out. But February and the 6th is next to it. I don't think I have June down here. And just February 6th. Look how dope that is. You can't, you can't tell me that Divine ain't real. 207, 66, 47, 714, and 94 are significant. Yo, I'm going to read those when I'm finished. And I almost forgot, so we're lucky. The letter T, TJG, KKC is significant. What else do we have? The letter J again. JJKK, significant. Then we have the 7s and the 3s and the 4s. So TJ or JT is very significant. The letter Y, someone has questions. Someone has oh, 7 again. 77JJKK. Their questions, why? JO, jogging could be significant. Joggers. KKK. We don't have that fully out here. Connecticut could be significant. Jersey City. JJ. Joy, toy. Someone could have felt like they were played like a toy. Crown chakra, someone is realizing something, they know something. What is this one? Look, 417. We have the 7s, we don't have the 4 or the 1. And I wrote 714. Interesting. So 714, 417, 7s and 4s are significant. 74, 47, significant. What else? What else? What else? Yo, Yoki, Yorkie. Isn't that a dog? What else do we have? 77, JJKK. Something about love. The right one. Someone found the right one in love. Something about legacy, inheritance, abundance, values, and family are significant. With regard to the letter R, RC, the name Robert could be significant. I got Robert on my thing here. Yes, Bob, Bobby, Robert. Rock, ROC. Rock could be significant. Rot, something could be rotting. I don't know what could be rotting. I have K and C, but I don't have the F. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. I don't know what else. There are no vowels, right? No, there's a O and H. Someone could be a ho. Ho, ho, ho. Christmas could be significant. Something about the hood. Or the hood of something, maybe the hood of a car. Something about honey is significant. Didenokera HD. Seeing something with the justice up here. And with the higher learning. Seeing something high definition. Seeing something maybe through the lens of love. Here in the 3D. Love for somebody in the tangible world is significant. Dot. So his name could be Dot, Dorothy. Duke could be significant. Something about someone's dog is significant. Maybe someone's friend. A police dog could be significant. We have drugs out here. A sniffing police dog could be significant. Don't they all sniff? But whatever. Look, we almost have duck. D-C-K. Oh, Doc. We have Doc. Definitely have Doc. You know the other thing I was thinking. But duck, we have duck with the 5 heartbeats. Something about the 5 heartbeats is significant. We see duck. We see JT. What is dresser? I don't see dresser out here. Choir boy. I see CHO. I mean, O with the R. Maybe. Maybe we can make choir. And we don't have a B, but we have an O and a Y to make boy. That is interesting. So it's choir boy, dresser, JT, and duck. And Eddie. And Eddie. Eddie isn't out here. Something about Eddie or Edward. Eddie is missing. Maybe there's 0 tolerance for Eddie. Who knows? Courage falling next to the C. KC. Oh, KC, JoJo, Devontae. Oh, Devontae. Mr. Dalvin. Jodeci could be significant. What song comes to you when you think of Jodeci? I think of Martin when I just did that. When he was trying to be a part of them on the TV show. Oh, and Tommy Davidson. He was the comedian. Like, he was the host. I went to see Tommy Davidson in Rascals in West Orange, New Jersey. Damn, that was such a long time ago. And I went with my ex. And we were like real close to the stage. So Tommy Davidson was making fun of him. He didn't like that type of stuff. He was, I know now what that insecurity about himself, which was unfortunate. But, so Tommy Davidson could be significant. Martin, like I said, Jodeci. The 90s could be significant. Maybe someone dresses with the big, like, leather type pants and the, almost like the, who is that, Jagged Edge. They kind of reminded me of Jodeci. So the letter V is significant. Vermont with VT, VJ. Maybe J is significant to a surname. We have VJ, TJ, HJ, GJ, KJ. And the letter A is significant too. So Virginia is significant. Dallas could be significant. I see a thing. California is significant. 7A, that could be someone's apartment number. 7C. Courage. Maybe it's this letter K needing to take some type of courage. With the C here and courage, this is like, the gray gives me like bittersweet energy or conversation that took place. Maybe it took place in 7A. We have February. Oh, I said February, frequency. Neutrality. Someone stayed neutral in a situation regarding an inheritance or a legacy or love. Someone also stayed neutral within a situation with regard to someone's addictions. A Pisces is significant to this neutral energy. Maybe a Pisces is this person who's addicted. Something could be significant with this Pisces and this inheritance energy. Scorpio is also significant with regard to this addiction and this inheritance energy. Maybe this Pisces or this Scorpio stayed neutral in this situation. Something about California in this situation. 7, California. I don't know. The letter M is significant with regard to this situation as well. With this Pisces and the Scorpio. Maybe this Pisces and the Scorpio have the letter M in their name. The letter C, the letter A. A CMA makes me think of CNA. Something about an accountant could be significant. A nurse could be significant. Someone's mother, Massachusetts, could be significant. MK, Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly had a quick little rivalry with Eminem. And they say that Eminem destroyed his career and he went into a different music genre. So that could be significant. New York is significant. NY. Something about my. Someone said something was mine. My. Sure looks my. Many men. MAN. Many men wish death upon me. 50 Cent could be significant. Curtis, the name Curtis could be significant. Someone could have gotten shot at. Donna Karen could be significant. Donna Karen, New York, DKNY. Something about the 90s or the early 2000s is very significant. I said, did we say Denver? Denver could be significant. The name Mike, Michael, Michaela, Maxine, Math or Matthew, Mackie, Maggie, Jason, Jordan, Todd, Gregory, Cynthia or Sin, Michaela, Malika, Damon, David, Davon, Tavon, Javon, Cody, Kenneth, Kent, Kathy, Catherine, Kathleen, an RA name. An RA at a college could be significant as well. Atlantic City could be significant. Arkansas. I think that's all I have for now. So we have 2 Y's, we have 2 J's, we have 2 7s, we have 2 K's. Georgia could be significant. We said California. All right, let me read off the other names that I have here. So we have 1991 is significant. Something about Big Red is significant. February 6th, March 5th, March 8th, April 30th, November 16th, July 17th, April, I was going to say October 4th, but I said April. So April or October 4th and May 1st. Japan, Australia, the U.S., Chicago, the Bronx, Los Angeles is significant. Something is significant about Duke University, Cloves, twins, someone who's raised by their grandmother, someone who's a teacher, and something is significant about iron deposits. The names Sarah, Price, Jenny, Jackie, Jacqueline, Samantha, Rob, Robert, Aiden, Bob, Bobby, Troy, Roy, Robert, Leon, Michael, Harry, Tico, Hawthorne, Diane, Harold, Teresa, Thomas, Carla, Chuck, John, Alvin, Arnold, Eddie, Fred, Eugene, Wayne, Lisa, Deborah, Davis, Matthews, and James. So that is it. Okay. I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I hope this is helpful. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I love you. Bye.